EmceeTV.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy, that motherfucker Steve, coming at you live from EmceeTV Studios in Des Moines, Iowa. As always, with me, I got my bro.
This your boy, Big Ray West, B-I-double-G, representing the west side of Des Moines, Iowa, not to be confused with the West Coast. And, they know.
We jumped on here a little early this morning, but you know what I mean? Sometimes schedules fluctuate a little bit. We got a couple things in the mix. So, Ray, how you doing this morning, bro?
Man, I'm great, man. I was up early in Adam. As a lot of people know, it is NFL Sunday again. You know what I'm saying? I was up this morning. We had an 8:30 a.m. kickoff. The Vikings and the Jets, you know what I'm saying? Aaron Rodgers threw 2 early picks, and the Vikings looked it dominant. But as of now, he just threw a touchdown to Allen Lazard, and they're on the comeback.
Okay. What'd you think about did you watch any of that college ball yesterday? See Iowa or Iowa State play?
So we started watching, me and the homies, we got together for the Iowa and the Ohio State game, you know what I'm saying? And as predicted, it was going to be boring, very low scoring on the Iowa end. And probably about halfway through the game, we started playing bones, you know what I'm saying? Started slapping bones and had the game as just in the background. So I missed a lot of it. I wasn't impressed. I'm kind of, regardless of our record right now, you know what I'm saying? We came in 3-1. We was looking good, but watching Hawkeye football is extremely boring, and it has been for the last few years, probably more, you know.
What do you think the biggest thing holding them back is?
Talent and coaching and scheme. Like, shit, we've had Ferentz for 20
That's
some
like the
years.
whole package.
Everything.
Just need to wipe it and start fresh.
Okay, so if you got a coach, the same coach for 25 years, let's say, Kirk Ferentz, you know what I'm saying? And you're basically running the same exact system, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of offensive coordinators you're plugging in, the motherfucking product looks bland. Now, with that said, you can't recruit, you know what I'm saying, 5-star talent to come play in Iowa. Okay, if I'm a killer ass receiver or whatever, why do I want to come play for Iowa when I can go to Alabama, Georgia, Florida, you know what I'm saying, the big ass schools like that? It's gonna make me want to come.
I feel you on that. If y'all didn't notice, we got some new little sound effects up in here we fucking with this morning. Ray, were you able to hear the clap I hit you with at the end on there?
I can't hear nothing but a.
Okay, that's all right. We're going to work that out. I'm going to figure out how to get the sound over to Ray so he can hear when he's getting applause for his comments as well. But, yeah. Man, shout out to everybody watching this morning. Nathan Jane up in here. Appreciate you tuning in with us. We got a handful of other folks watching, so respect to everybody tuning in on this early Sunday morning. We appreciate your time. Appreciate you watching and interacting with us. So thank you very much. We are going to cut this one a little early. There are some obligations and things we need to be at this morning. So, yeah. So, go ahead.
Let me ask you this. What 2 NFL games are you looking forward to this week?
You know, I'm kind of excited to tap in and catch that Chiefs game today. You know, I think it's going to hinder my business again. Iowa and Iowa State crushed me yesterday. It was a ghost town at the bar that I work at, so that did not do me any favors financially. But I think, are the Chiefs even playing today? Where am I at?
They got the Monday game though.
Oh, okay. I'm skimming through the lineup here right now, and I'm going, where are they at? But so the Lions Cowboys, that should be a good one. You guys got the 3:30 game.
No, so this week we're on we got the Sunday night game against the Steelers.
Oh shit, am I in the wrong week? Oh, that's next week. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm a week ahead.
Yeah, we got the Sunday night game, and that, man, I'm sorry for you, that might hinder business too.
Yeah. That's a rough look.
We got Corey Mitchell up in here. Man, Corey, man, what up, Corey? I ain't seen Corey in a minute, man. Hey, we used to work at the Ramada, homie.
You know what? Corey was telling me last night when I was kicking it with him to give you a shout out. I stopped by there real quick and we watched the fights, the UFC fights last night.
That's dope. Hey, I think Cuddy's a Raiders fan too.
He is. He's in the trenches with the Raiders, bro. Yeah. Raiders top to bottom, die hard.
Yeah, that's what's up. You said UFC last night. Who fought last night?
Oh
You know what
man,
I'm
it
saying?
was. I know I'm gonna mess this up. It was Khalil Roundtree and Pereira, and I don't want to. There was a co-main event. There was a female fight before that was part of the main event that I missed. I did not see that one at all. I caught all of Pereira and Roundtree Jr. and it was a good fight, man. Those were two warriors that left it all on the table. There was no nothing, man. It was hardcore, and I don't know. Spoiler alerts for anybody that ain't seen it that may still want to watch it. You know what I mean? I'll avoid saying anything. Shout out to my dude Josh Mignani up in here. Yeah, that's another Cowboys fan for you, brother.
Who's that?
The homie Josh. He came down to the studio downtown, and y'all chatted about Cowboys and shit a few times.
Yeah. I like that guy.
Yeah. So morning, Strawstone. Justin's up in here with us.
Strawstone, nice enough. Doing big things.
Josh hit you with the stars for the Cowboys Nation up in there.
I mean, Josh, that's just how we live in, my dude. That's just how we live in. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a great night. I'm not gonna lie to you. Don't get me on here lying, dog. We're gonna lose tonight, Josh. Okay. I can't lie to you, brother. We're gonna lose tonight. Cowboys will lose by 8 points to the Steelers on Sunday Night Football.
Oof. What do you think? And Corey says Matt True up in here. Okay, Matt's in here. Josh says I love the hat. Yep, the beard.
Is that the beard? The hat. Thank you for the hat, fellas. Thank you for the hat. You know what I'm saying? We got to show out for Breast Cancer Month. You dig?
What do you think is going to be holding back the Cowboys today?
Well, we cannot run the football at all. You know what I'm saying? We have the worst rushing attack in the NFL. And we cannot stop the run at all. So they're just going to run the ball up the middle repeatedly.
I feel like Josh has got a little disagreement with you. He said, what?
I mean, it's like that. And if you look at McCarthy's record against the Steelers, I think he's maybe 1-5, maybe 0-5. Oh. So it just doesn't bode well. And then on top of that, all of the Dallas Cowboys injuries, like no Micah Parsons, no DeMarcus Lawrence, Trayvon Diggs is banged up, Deron Bland is out, like Kalen Carson is banged up. Like, it's a bad thing, dog.
Yeah. Josh says that you guys are winning by 13.
Josh, I would love to believe you. Hey, I'm praying with you, dog. I want this for us.
You know, I'll even double down on that. I hope y'all win, and I hope I also win because I'm hoping it doesn't mess with my business. This pocket's been feeling a little light lately.
Hey, I hope you're right, man. But I got it. My NFL gods are telling me Dallas down by at least 8.
All right. Well, we'll see. Josh says Dowdle all day. I don't know what that means, but
that is Rico Dowdle. That is our emerging running back. I mean, I haven't seen a whole lot yet to get excited, but you know, hey, my feelings have been crushed and stomped on and hurt for the last 30 years. So perhaps I'm getting numb to it, Josh.
Well, hopefully it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be rooting for you guys. You know what I mean? I'm holding it down. Man, it's been an active week for hip hop. There's definitely been a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the Diddy memes are rolling in heavy duty. Those don't stop. There's a lot of trash talk.
We'll give us a hip hop headline, Steve-O. What are we talking about?
Let's see here. I clicked on drafts instead of inbox. I was about to hit last week. Childish Gambino canceled his world tour. He says my path to recovery is something I need to confront. So he doesn't really elaborate from what I was able to see in terms of what kind of struggles he's going through. But he just he's saying I gotta put the game on pause real quick and I'll come back to y'all. But for now, everybody gets a refund for the original point of sale, and we'll pick up again later.
And is it Mental Health Awareness Month, or was that last month?
I could not tell you.
I think it might have been last month. This month might be Breast Cancer Month. I don't know. Let's find that shit out.
That's a good question. Josh is hitting us in the comment section. He says, Corey. Corey hit us in the comment section. He said, Minnesota defense for real in London.
Brian Flores is not fucking around, Corey. Brian Flores is the defensive coordinator for the Minnesota Vikings, former head coach for the Dolphins. Hey, it is not a joke.
So it says, since its inception in 1949, Mental Health Awareness Month has been a cornerstone of addressing challenges faced by millions. I thought this was going to tell me when it is.
Right.
April and May.
April and May. Okay. Damn, I was way off. I don't know why I thought it was.
No, maybe that's not right. Here.
Oh, damn. Aaron is having a bad game, making that defense look good. Yeah. After week 2, they were saying Aaron Rodgers was back to the regular and
yeah. So it says it's the month of May. May 1st to May 31st.
Okay. So that's Mental Health Awareness Month.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. So yeah. Okay. So Child Gambino has canceled his world tour. You fuck with Child Gambino?
You know, I was gonna say I liked him. I'm trying to think. He was on a couple different TV shows that I fucked with him on, but I tried to get into the hip hop, and for some reason, it just didn't click for me. And he's even kind of a bar dude. You know what I mean? Like we're quote unquote nerd rap. Yeah. But you know, I don't know what it was. I just couldn't. Donald Glover, Childish Gambino. I really just couldn't. For whatever reason, it just didn't click. I don't know. Maybe I got to circle back around and give it another try.
He doesn't, in my opinion, and I could be wrong. Obviously, you know, for you, but in my opinion, it might be it doesn't have enough edge for you. He doesn't make that gritty hip hop music. His shit is more like ultra evolved, like outer space futuristic shit. You feel me?
Yeah. Like Neil deGrasse Tyson pick up the mic.
You know what I'm talking about? Oh, daddies. Cuddy was recording on Venus.
Yeah, you know.
But he got some singles that I enjoy, you know what I'm saying? Childish Gambino, and I feel like if it came across my radar that he had a show in Des Moines, I think I'd take interest in it.
I would too. I think it'd be cool to see him. So I fucked with him on Community. That Mr. and Mrs. Smith, the spinoff of the Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie movie. They made a TV series about that through Amazon Prime. I fuck with that. That was a dope one.
Was that the one where they had the couple was black?
I think she's Asian, but he obviously he's black.
About something. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. You're right. That is it.
Yep. Yeah. And and they're like assassins or whatever. Just kind of like they were in the movie. But he's definitely had some big roles over the years. He was in the movie Solo. He was in Spider-Man, both Spider-Man Homecoming and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh yeah, he a Hollywood ass rapper. Yeah, that's why you don't resonate with him.
He was on the TV show Atlanta. He's in the Lion King, The Martian.
Oh yeah, man.
Mufasa, the Lion King. He's supposed to be in there in 2024. Magic Mike, XXL. I mean, he's got a long list of. Yeah.
Cuddy is ultra successful. For what are you rapping for? What are you doing?
It's the love of the game. It's the love of the game, baby.
Next headline is Method Man salutes Snoop Dogg for transcending hip hop. He's doing incredible things via Hip Hop DX. Snoop Dogg has transcended rap. He said Snoop Dogg is a franchise right now. He should just be an ambassador for our music, period, or hold classes on how to broaden your horizons, how to master different trades, how to market yourself. These are words from Method Man on OG Snoopy. How you feel about that, Steve-O?
I think that's something that you and I have said over and over again on here over the years, and we both agree on that, I think. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like Snoop is one of them dudes. Not only is he one of the most recognizable and most iconic people involved in hip hop and MCs and people at that level in the game, but also he's just a person that's remained relevant through all of these changes and everything over the years for the last, I mean, it's early in the morning for me to be doing math, but from 92 roughly until
About 30
now.
years, dog.
Yeah.
35 years, dog.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean? Snoop has held it down and definitely really done his thing. So,
and man, if you've ever been to a Snoop Dogg concert or a live event, man, when you look at the fans, it's literally all walks of life. Old white people, old black people, old Asians, old Hispanics, all ages, all races, hippies, gangsters, politicians, you know what I'm saying? Rock and rolls, gothics, like everybody fucks with Uncle Snoopy.
Yeah.
Like everybody.
So I met a new guy yesterday. I've known him for a couple of days now, but I ran into this guy and he's come in and talked to me at my bar a couple of times. And he used to run the House of Blues in Vegas. And he was telling me about his different interactions with different performers over the years. And we got onto Snoop and he was just talking about how eclectic his crowd is and how, you know what I mean? Snoop's just that dude, you know what I mean? And to me, that's dope. That's very cool, you know?
He's a fucking living, walking, touring icon. Like he's one of those guys, like when you're there and then when he finally gets on the stage, it's like, holy fuck, like that's really Snoop Dogg, nigga, like in real life.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's only a few people that give me that feeling, you know what I'm saying? I've been to a ton of concerts and I'm sure you feel that way too. All the people you've seen and all the people you've interviewed, there's probably only a handful that make your hair stand up like, holy shit, I'm really talking to whoop-de-whoop right now.
Yeah. This is that guy. You know what I mean? This is that dude that I grew up listening to when I was a kid.
Man. Yeah, I got that feeling when I seen Ice Cube for the first time. Like, oh my goodness.
Crazy, yeah, bro. It's you know what I mean? And that's what it's about, right? To get to see some of these dudes that are just iconic that we grew up watching, and then you get to see them live. You know what I mean? It's a whole different thing. You get to hear the live music, the live band playing the music. You know what I mean? The whole vibe. It's just the energy in the room and the fans all coming together and really enjoying it. Shout out to DJ Commando for jumping in here. You know what I mean? And Jordan Rand. We got a lot of
Jordan Rand, the dropouts in this bitch. Hey, he like damn near entirely produced my first LP Through the Eyes of He, man. We did a lot of beautiful work together. Jordan Rand. He was my favorite producer in Des Moines for a very long time. That's my dog, man.
Hell yeah, that's dope.
I was gonna ask you this before we jump off that though.
Yeah.
Give me your top 3 Snoop Dogg albums.
You know, I'm gonna kick this one off, and I'm gonna go ahead and say Missionary.
Look at you, it's not coming.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say that's gonna be the icing on top of the cake.
Steve, it's Detox 2. It's not coming.
Nope, it's coming next month. Y'all better be ready. Missionary, get it at your wherever fine music is sold, folks.
Cuddy said Missionary.
We're gonna go Missionary. We're gonna go Doggy Style.
Nice.
And I'm gonna slide in there with I mean, I was fucking with that Dogfather, extra heavy.
Yes.
And
sir.
I was fucking with The Game Is to Be Sold, Not to Be Told. You know what I mean? Top dollar with the gold flea collar, dipping in the blue Impala.
DPG.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I mean, those are close ties. Blue Carpet Treatment was cool. You know what I mean? I like that he went with the animation on that one for when he did the videos and whatnot.
Yes, sir.
But if we really just got to lock it in, you know what I mean? Final choice. I'm going Dogfather.
Dogfather. Woo, you the man. Okay. I'm gonna do for me, these are personal favorites, not to shit on none of them. These is just what I related to most. Number 1, the Dogfather. You know what I'm sizzling. Number 2 was RNG, Rhythm and Gangsta. I love that motherfucking tape. And then I loved I have to say Doggy Style for number 3. And then an honorable mention. I'm going I think ego tripping was received well for me, man.
I love it. You guys are so great.
I fuck with that. I
think ego tripping, dog.
Hell yeah. Yeah, man, Snoop is just that guy. You know what I mean? Like I was digging through, I was putting out boxes of memorabilia and whatnot, and I got the Up in Smoke tour. Or no, I'm sorry, not the Up in Smoke tour. I got one of the oldest Snoop Dogg VHS tapes. You can't even find the shit.
Yeah.
It was the Puff Puff Pass tour that he did when he went through Japan and Australia and all that. I got volume 1 and volume 2. You know what I mean? That's how deep in the trenches I am with Snoop Dogg. So I'm all the way up in there. We got a comment coming in from the homie DJ Commando. He said his lineup is Doggy Style, Dogfather, and RNG. Okay.
That's the same shit I said, man. Very nice.
Corey Mitchell jumped up in there too. I'm slacking. Corey said West is the best. Way to go, Steve. And one with most Nate Dogg hits. Yeah, I fuck with you, Corey.
Man, R.I.P. to Nate Dogg, man. R.I.P. to Nate Dogg.
Legendary. We listen to a lot of Nate Dogg and Snoop Dogg over at Corey's house when we be watching the fights and football and shit. He'd be DJing up in there and he keeps it moving. And actually, he'd be talking about Ray West a lot.
Hey, the boy Corey know how to have a good time.
He does. Real talk.
The boy Corey know how to have a good time, man. What we got next, Steve-O?
Coming at us is bidding war erupts over alleged Diddy sex tape with a male A-lister. Coming in from allhiphop.com.
Oh, no, not the diddler.
Oof. When asked if the tape was close to being leaked, Ariel Mitchell Kidd, lawyer for accusers, replied, "From what I'm hearing, I think so. I'm hearing whispers there is at least one major network, possibly two, in a bidding war for that purchase. You know TMZ gonna get it. Unless the person comes forward and purchases the video themselves, which is really the goal of the people who have the video at this point. If that person doesn't want to purchase it, it's going to the open market."
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my God. Okay, so let's unpack this. Okay. Allegedly, there's a Diddy blank tape, you know what I'm saying, with a male A-lister. And when they say A-lister, to me, I think Hollywood actor, you feel me?
Yep. I think it's some kind of it's a top tier celebrity. You know what I mean? Maybe it could be a sports athlete or it could be a performer. You know what I mean? Apparently, the stuff, and I don't want to be speaking out of pocket by any means, but apparently the Justin Bieber and Bieber came out recently and spoke on this and said it was a living hell to live there. And they're saying, you know, Usher was in there for a long time too. So, you know what I mean? It could very well be one of them. I don't have any insight on it. I'm just hypothesizing and throwing possibilities out there. You know what I mean? Hopefully it's not. But
hey, and they said they're saying that Bieber's ready to talk too. You know what I'm saying? They're saying his team is putting out press releases and shit and putting out their feelers about it, and he might talk, man.
You know, I think that would be good for some of these people that have been maybe carrying this deep, dark secret. You know, you get a little closure from that if that's what you need. It's definitely something that we're going to see unveil in front of our eyes, whether you want to or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's taken over the media for sure.
So so they're talking about selling this tape featuring Diddy and an A-lister. That's crazy, dog.
TMZ usually gets a hold of that, so I would say TMZ's definitely going to drop it.
They're about to take down the whole hip hop power structure, and I'm not mad, dog. I'm not mad, dog. Because if they doing all this bullshit, you know, all this X trafficking and all that shit, you feel me? Hey, and abusing all these victims, you know what I'm saying? Both genders, like, hey, fuck them. You feel me? That's how I feel. Fuck them. I don't care.
I'm with you 100%. You know what I mean?
I don't care if they black or white, bro. Like, that wrong is wrong. You feel me?
Yep. Nobody gets the right to prey on kids like that. We got a couple comments that rolled in. Educator Toy. I hope I didn't mangle that too bad.
That's over there. They're over there at Intune magazine.
Okay.
They did that interview with me on IG Live, and they just
Oh,
did
yep.
Lil Six too.
Okay. Word.
Shout out Lil Six.
Yeah, appreciate you jumping in. And the comment emojis. And then Scotty Boobin, appreciate you jumping in here, fam. That's my guy. We go way back. And then Commando, DJ Commando jumped back in there. He said, this is going to be one of the historic stories for the century, coming all the way from Las Vegas. That's the truth, bro. That's the truth, man. And Commando, you're probably tapped in more than we are, maybe even because you out there doing radio in Vegas. So I know you know what I mean? You hear in the inside scoop. That was something I wanted to touch on. How did Kendrick? I mean, I suppose you hear things behind closed doors, people talking, you know what I mean? But Kendrick seemed to have, he had all these little Easter eggs in his video. How did he have the insight on all of this before it even hit the main stage? You know what I mean?
When your life is the industry, shit. Like he lives in that world, he sees it. Them are his peers, you feel me?
That's true.
And when you're in that world and that magnitude, like shit, all you got to do is open your eyes and pay attention. It's happening right in front of your ass. That's how I feel.
That's true.
That's how I feel, dog. And I don't know, man. I feel like a lot of the people that we respected in hip hop and recognized as legends are about to get exposed as characters that we don't really truly respect as humans. I feel that. I feel that, man. This shit it just seems so many people are saying the same thing. And I get like, this is big media. So people want to be heard right now. They want those YouTube channels jumping. Like, I get that, but there's some heavy accusations just to be like just pulling from thin air, dog.
Well, and we were kind of as a society, we looked the other way a long time on some of these things that people talked about in hip hop, and almost treated it like it was it wasn't real. You know what I mean? Like it was a action movie or whatever. You know what I mean? And so as an entertainment driven society, we just rolled with it. You know what I mean? But I mean, this is real life. You know what I mean? And if a lot of this shit is going down like it's being alleged, there's been some dark shit going on the whole time.
It is. It's going down. There's more people involved, man. I think everything is so corrupted, dog. The government probably got play and all this shit. Like this shit, I think everything's fucked. That's where I'm at with this shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
I feel like Diddy he barely even the tip of this shit. You know what I'm saying? If you knew how many motherfuckers was really in on this shit and how, man, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at, dog.
Yeah. So DJ Commando Troy Williams comes in and he says, we're going to have some unexpected people that we thought wasn't involved with this, going to have a huge shock to us.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, I think initially a lot of conclusions are going to be jumped. You know, I mean, Diddy was married to J-Lo for a long time, and I think people are going to think maybe she was involved. I don't know if she was necessarily involved or her level of involvement.
She involved like a motherfucker. She going down.
He said everybody's going down.
She going down like a motherfucker, dog. J-Lo going down. Man, don't get me naming names. They all going down, homeboy. Hey. And I typically wouldn't laugh, but I'm gonna laugh because if these motherfucking accusations are horrendous, Cuddy. Like
right.
Shit. They horrendous, man. And motherfuckers gotta face that music. They gotta face that shit.
Yeah, it ain't like you got caught doing something. This ain't a speeding ticket. You know what I mean? This is yards above that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
People have been speculating on how dark Hollywood has been. Like, there's always been all these theories and tales of, satanic theologies and demonic theologies and, the Illuminati and all that shit. None of this shit is new. You know
yeah, or the casting couch for, an actress or an actor, situations that they had to get into or things that they had to do to get onto a set.
Getting passed around like a peace pipe and shit, man, I don't think any of us has never heard those rumors.
Yeah.
But now they're gaining traction. It's like, damn, all that shit we heard about. I feel like all that shit's true, though.
It's been validated.
Mm-hmm.
So I meant to touch on this earlier, and we were moving fast, and I did not. So one of the reasons we have to jump off this morning early is the funeral. When we were talking about mental health awareness, I wanted to kind of tap on this. And we spoke about it the other day, so I'm not gonna beat it up too long. But I did want to just say that mental health is important, and just wanted to touch on the fact that we lost the homie Captain Scooty Whoop last week, and his funeral is today. So that's one of the reasons we're gonna jump off early. So
shout out motherfucking Scooty Woo and the Cellar Boys.
Yeah.
It was all love at all times. Anytime we cross paths, we got an opportunity to lock in for a record together. Cellar Boys, Lake Street, you know what I'm saying? Big Ray West and T-Bear will be coming out on my EmceeTV debut album. So y'all want to check that out. I did get a chance to lock in with Petty. We got it on ice. I'm just going to give it to y'all.
And not only that, they came to GFG Studios to record.
They did that.
Yeah.
They did that.
That's monumental.
It was too. It was.
All right. So in other news, you know what I mean? And this is somebody I used to fuck with until the creepy allegations came out. You know what I mean? South Park Mexican up for parole after serving decades in prison for assaulting a 9-year-old.
South Park Mexican, baby, no.
I don't even know what appeals to a motherfucker. And that was his family too, wasn't it? When it was like his stepdaughter or something?
I don't know, man.
I think it was. I think it was his wife's daughter, but it wasn't, his blood daughter or whatever, but she was married in. Either way, it says she was 9 and he was 31. He'd been locked up in Harris County for a long time. But he ultimately surrendered on March 6, 2002, where he was he was locked up in 2002 after the Harris County District Attorney's Office filed assault charges against him for taking two 14-year-old fans to North Houston motel. Oh, so he had more than just one allegation. One of the girls claimed to have had sex with him, although the case was eventually dismissed. SPM also had a sexual relationship with a 13-year-old girl who birthed his son.
Man.
In total, he had sexual encounters with at least 6 underage girls, according to All Hip Hop. Yeah, so I mean, one thing can be an allegation, maybe 2.
Goodness.
You got 6, bro? Come on, man. There got to be some merit to that.
You got to let them fry, dog.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand some folks will feel like, you know what I'm saying, he got convicted, he did the time for his crime, which would maybe be true, you know what I'm saying? But there ain't no coming back from that. Like, you can't just come home and pick up a microphone or just come home and live in peace. Like, motherfuckers is gonna be at you forever, homeboy.
He was iconic too, bro. Like, there was so much. No shame. Welcome to the dope game. Like, bro, he was.
I must be high.
Yeah.
When I'm not high, does my life feel like it? Hey, SPM was that nigga, dog.
He really was, bro. Like, and you could have had damn near any lady at that point. You know what I mean? At the career and his status, like, that don't even make sense, man. Why you out there hunting for kids, bro? That's some weirdo shit. Get the fuck out of here,
man.
I can't fuck with it.
Dope House Record, and he started Dope House Records, dog. Like,
I think he owned it.
Texas, that's his shit. Like, that shit was huge on the independent market.
Fuck yeah, it was. Like, that was just below masterpiece status. You know what I mean?
Gosh. It was big in the 90s, man. I remember that shit, and he went as quick as he popped up on the scene was as quick as he was gone, man. You know, like,
yeah.
And I can't ever get back on that train. You know, I can't support those charges. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he's one of those guys for me, man, where you just got to throw away the key. You know, I don't care what happens to him. I have to stand on that side of the fence.
Usually them dudes get carved up in prison anyways. I'm surprised that motherfucker been in there for damn near 30 years or 20 years or whatever the hell it's been, and he ain't got sliced and diced. But I think we lost Ray for a hot second there. We're going to run for a little bit longer, y'all, and then I got to jump off. I got an obligation. Man, I appreciate everybody jumping in and tuning in with us this morning. I've been having fun with these little buttons, queuing up the different sounds and whatnot. You know what I mean? We got some. That's the one where the eagles or the turkey vultures or whatever are flying above you when it's dead. You know what I'm saying? Or we got the. You know what I mean? I don't know what that one's going to be necessarily used for, but I got these DJ sounds. You know what I mean? We're coming through with it. You know, so. Anyways, man, I appreciate everybody tuning in this morning and watching with us. You know what I mean? Commando, we got to get you on an episode with us up in here. You got a lot of history. I know you spun at a couple of my shows back in the day, some stuff we did down at People's Court. And, you know what I mean?
Am I back? Am I back?
Yeah, you're here. You know what I mean? Like, we definitely got to get Commando on with us one morning. We'll pipe him in through the internet over here all the way from Las Vegas and have him talk hip hop with us. You know what I mean? And yeah, he said, cool, I'm in. Appreciate you, OG. That would be dope as hell. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm with that as well.
You know, there's yeah, I mean, that's an Iowa legend that went out to Vegas and is holding it down on Las Vegas radio, you know what I mean, for the hip hop scene. So
shout out Commando.
Real talk. So
why are we talking about DJs? Legendary executioner DJ Precision hospitalized with mounting medical bills. You dig? The turntablist community is turning out in droves to support DJ Precision, one of the legendary executioners. Executioners. According to the GoFundMe campaign organized by veteran promoter Christy Zeeb, Precision is currently holed up at a Methodist hospital in San Antonio, Texas, facing pancreatitis and atrial fibrillation.
Oof. AFib's no joke, man. That's your heart. That's irregular heartbeats and shit. And not to mention your pancreas. You can't live without a pancreas. So I don't think. So. Man.
Prayers to DJ Precision, man. Health is wealth, man. And we gotta inspire the YGs and the BGs, man, to take care of themselves and take care of, fitness instead of, spending all the money on alcohol and trees and pills. You know what I'm saying? Elevate your diet, get in that gym, hit them laps and sweat.
Real talk, man. I ran into a dude that I've been rocking with for a long minute, off and on, you know what I mean? I'd see him back in the day, and we'd be partying and kicking it and whatnot. But the homie DU, I ran into him the other day at the Y.
You said DU.
you
talk about DU? The big homie Eastside DU?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I ran into him at the Y the other day. I had my taekwondo outfit on and shit with the belt and shit. And he was like, Steve-O, what up, bro? He said, you up in here doing taekwondo? And I said, yeah. And he said, man, I'm 52 now, bro. He said, I just got done hooping. And I said, I know, I see you up in there, bro. I said, that's dope as hell, man. He said, yeah, man, we got to take care of our health.
Yeah.
So,
hey, shout out OGDU.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You can say you saw DU at the Y.
Yep, he was up in there hooping, man. We go back.
We go way back, man.
So
shit. I feel like, man, my notes had hella more notes on there. They didn't all show up for me. That's crazy. I got events and all types of shit on there.
I think we ran through it pretty quick. Oh, okay. Well, what I got, we ran through pretty quickly. I know it says T Grizzly is working on his health. You know what I mean? And it says he's got a new album coming out, Post Traumatic, where he's talking about triumphs and offering a new therapeutic experience. And expressing his pain to healing and addressing some things. So that's dope, man.
Hey, T Grizzly is arguably the best storytelling rapper out right now. You know,
I've definitely heard a lot of people say that. You know what I mean? He's out of Detroit too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, holding it down.
Like, he has mastered the art of storytelling rap and the grimy streets project shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's got a motherfucking album called Chapter of the Trenches. Okay. So he shot a video to every single song, and you could go and watch the video all in order. It's fucking amazing.
I'm gonna tap in. In.
My mind was melted, dog. Like, this dude is creative as fuck. I love it. I love T Grizzly.
Hell yeah. Well, we gotta cut out here just shortly. Ray, you got anything You wanted to, okay, there we go.
Big's Big World will be in Des Moines, hosted by none other than Bangladesh. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Big bang up in this thing. October 19th, motherfucking at 4640 Northwest Morningstar Drive, 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Big's Big World, hosted by Bangladesh. There's going to be a zillion rappers out there.
That's massive.
Sponsored by MetroNet. You know what I mean? I got tickets on deck. You know what I'm saying? T-Bear will be out there performing.
Okay.
It's going to be a beautiful thing, man. Shout out that dude Biggs. We need to get Biggs on here. I just had a meeting with him yesterday, and I assured him that we could get him on here to talk.
Let's do it.
Yes, I appreciate that.
Hell yeah. All right, man.
One more. October 12th, Gnarly Jevy, Ghouls and Fools. You know what I'm saying? Halloween party. You know what I'm saying? Lefties Live Music, October 12th, doors at 9. Gnarly's headlining. October 16th, Jaron Benton, Locksmith, and motherfucking Jaron Benton, Locksmith, and Demrick. That's October 16th at Lefties Live Music. $25 tickets are available. Big Ray West will be on some rapper shit that night. You don't want to miss it.
Yeah, yo, courtesy of Nice Enough Entertainment, Strawstone in the house.
Yes. And they had to get you some battles last night. You know what I'm saying? I didn't make it there, but, you know, hey, if you was at the battles, man, let us know something. How was that?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Shout out Crazy Baby and everything they got going on over at Get You Some. You know what I mean?
Yes,
I know they definitely doing big things.
For sure. Shout out Get You Some.
All right, man. I appreciate everybody tuning in with us and watching this morning. Thank you for sharing the podcast, liking, commenting, everybody that jumps in and watches with us. You know what I mean? It means so much because your time is precious. We value it. And thank you for allowing us to jump in here. Shout out to my man, Jamaz. Jamaz just jumped in here out of Omaha, holding it down.
Jamaz. We still need to rap, Cuddy.
We on our way out. But until next time, it's your boy, that motherfucker Steve for EmceeTV. Thank you so much for watching.
And this your boy, Big Ray West, B-I-double-G, representing the west side of Des Moines, Iowa, not to be confused with the coast. And they know.
And we out, y'all.
We've been known to snatch a piece or two. Y'all can't take over because we gon' eat the you. Rock steady like a ginger brought Aretha through. This shit torture and I'ma keep feeding you. On that East Coast shit, y'all better duck down. Price on his dome, 5 on it like yuck mouth. When the plug get knocked, that's when the price jumps. American Nightmare, that's where the Spice won. Rappers running like Ricky in the alleyway. Putting an end to the week, no Saturday. They want static, get it shaking like Cassius Clay. Passionate thugs mixing Douce with Alizé.
Don't play with us, them goons ain't got you safe enough. Yelling fuck them like Smokey off the angel dust. My life so real, sounds like I made it up. Been up so long, I don't remember waking up. Dangerous, sharper than a razor's touch. We hit that script and get the cake up. God hate ugly, so ain't no saving us. Been up so long, I don't remember waking up.
Big balls don't